Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. All right. So let's get into the tangible,
Yeah.
right? The tangible. So you did all of this stuff. That's why I love you, boy. I love you because you don't stop. You know, it's not Heisman. It's not, college football. It's not NFL. It's not just your family. Like, you trying to be the best at everything. And that's the 1%. Like, some people just want to be, I'm good at this. I want to be on social media. You just want to honor God in whatever you do and take it to the highest level. So now, all of that being said, now you're trying to help people not only with scalable homes, but investment, because you understand how important it is for them to develop and go to that next level. So talk to us about the investment and talk to us about what you're doing to help people to become a part of the 1% by having ownership in a home.
Well, man, and we're gonna start with the home, right? And what we're doing, and it's called Connects. So if you got a phone, just type in KINEXX. Connects. And what Connects is, first I'm gonna start with the home. And I grew up in a home, until I was 10 years old, with over 21 people living under the same roof. So I'm talking about toes all in your mouth, feet all in your face. It's not enough to eat, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about boiled water, bath, like all of that in the house, right? But I was grateful for every moment because I had a grandmother that wasn't concerned about paying no bill, because my granddaddy was focused on ownership. But if I looked around in my community, the community that I was growing up, I saw all these little vacant communities, and everybody was renting. Everybody was renting houses, right? And then now, let's talk about the numbers, all right? Because I'm a man of numbers. I know if I throw 30 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, I'm going to get paid, right? Okay, so I'm going to talk about the number that's beneficial for everybody in here. Did you know that a homeowner, if you own a home, you are 40 times more wealthy than someone who rents a home? That's 40 times, all right? That's not 10x, and y'all probably read that, but that's 40x more wealthy than someone who rents a home. So I said, okay, like, what is the divide? Like, why aren't our black and brown people able to own homes, right? Did you know, another number, did you know that home ownership today is less than what it was when the Fair Housing Act got established in 1968? And that's when there were no, it really wasn't any equality. And our home ownership is like that right now. So again, I'm solution oriented. I'm trying to align with men and women that want to be innovative and change the gap. So I saw this opportunity in investing in Connects, which finds those little vacant lots next to an old church or next to an auto shop. And we put quality modular homes in that location to provide, one, an easier accessible opportunity that you can finance, that you can invest in, that you could be a part of a unique community of building the percentage of home ownership in every individual. Not just to the landlord, but to every individual. And when I got into this, like I obviously I got to look at the numbers, I got to look at the math. But when I really dove into it, it wasn't just a regular investment where I was like, hey, like, I'm gonna put my money here and it's gonna grow over time. I saw the immediate impact, because this is not just an investment where, people like me and ET, or, some of y'all CEOs out there that y'all can invest in. This is an overall investment where if you got $5 to your name, you can invest into Connects through our program, through our crowdfunding program, to give a possibility for someone else to be a homeowner.
Amen. Come on,
right?
somebody.
And I didn't even tell y'all the cool thing about Connects is right here in y'all backyard. It's right here. It's one of our premier cities is right here in Chicago. Think about all those prestigious cities.
Come on, right here in Chicago. Come on.
Think about all those prestigious cities in Chicago that have vacant lots. Well, the solution is Connects, because we're going to be building houses in those locations. So it ain't going to be 21 people to a house. It ain't going to be 8 people at your auntie house, 6 people at your uncle's house. You're going to be able to be a homeowner for yourself.
Amen.
Through this investment, and it's all affordable to all of us. It's not just the accredited investors.
And this is big because I'm gonna say this to you guys, and some of you heard it on the podcast. But home ownership is so important, not just residing in a home. But when I bought my house in San Diego in California, I promise you 4 years later, it was the 10x in terms of what I invested. So if it went up 100% in 4 years, in another 10 or 20 years for my kids, they just gonna be wealthy just because of that property. And we gotta get into that mindset of not just buying a house to reside in or live in. We have to start seeing homes as a way for us to be wealthy. Yes. Come on, am I talking to anybody?
Absolutely.
We have to see it that way. People say to me all the time, you know how expensive California is? I said, well, a whole bunch of people live there.
Yeah.
You know how much the gas is? A lot of people driving around. It's like, last time I checked, it was a whole bunch of people. So whatever they're doing, I can do. Am I talking to somebody?
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing, and I went into that neighborhood that was building and was like, I want in on that. Does that make sense? And my children's children will be wealthy because of that property. Yeah. So please, spell it for us again, KINEXX.com.
Yes, .com.
One more time, KINEXX.com.